Hello everyone, welcome back. So we have jumped up. We went from like around 700 downloads to 1,000 downloads. So yeah, that's really cool. Got 4.5 stars again. The only problem was, hold on. The only problem I encountered was all these people downloaded and this is where you spawn, and these signs are right here. And you know, I mentioned my YouTube channel. I go over to my YouTube channel, nothing has changed, except I got a view that wasn't mine, so somebody's definitely watching. I just realized that this does not align. Or does it? Oh, it does. Okay, never mind. From here, it looks like it doesn't align, though. But then I realized it's actually illusion. If you guys want an example of illusion, come to the building here. I don't really feel like working on this building too much. I don't know why, it just kind of bores me of the idea. I want to work on this building. This is a building that we work on. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry about that, I kind of got a little cold. I think this window should be like that. So, I guess this is like some little corner shop. Or should it be like a little skyscraper, maybe? I don't know. I feel like this observation tower should get like some view. Because already this kind of blocks out view. If you kind of like, if you were a person, you'd kind of be pretty disappointed to see that you can't really get a great view, and you don't want to be blacked out from every angle. So I think this should maybe stay under like 4 floors or so. Not as tall as the observation tower. So yeah, I hope my channel grows and more people start tuning in. I'm probably gonna have to take measures, because I do probably gonna need some support at one point, or else it's just gonna end up me talking to myself. I guess this is supposed to be a separate shop here, apparently. Or should it be, like, attached? I think we'll take a tour in the dark, just, you know, pretty sure at one point someone's gonna start asking why I leave the day-night cycle on. I guess we'll put in an identical window here. Let's see, this is, yeah, that's a 3x3, so I can think I was putting 2-block gap in between. Or actually, maybe it should be kind of be like that, and then we don't have enough room to put in a corner window here. I don't know. We're gonna leave that open. Let me see what looks better like that. It kind of looks a little bit weird when the window like ends kind of right at the wall. So I think it should stay like that. And then, I don't know if Yeah, alright, since this is facing a hallway, I don't think could maybe like an overlooking window. Right now we're just gonna close the wall in. Soon I think we will get into furnishing some of the buildings. I think I'll start with the eco skyscraper since it'll be a bit more easier and a bit funner to work with, because the main office building is gonna basically just be repeated office cubicles. Because probably this might be a bare wall, we'd probably want as much windows as we could possibly get in this building. I think this would be like one of those like shops, those stores where there's shops, and then, because yeah, there's kind of like tables set up here from, so yeah, there'd be like a shop, and then like right above it there would be like apartments, and then obviously the apartments could probably, I might close this up and then open up a main entrance somewhere. But it depends, because there's like a building, Marine City, Michigan. There's like a building, and there's like a little hallway, and it's kind of like a little strip mall type of thing, and it like opens up. It's kind of what it reminds me of. Hold on, it's cold. Gotta go blow my nose. Be right back again. Actually, I just realized that I typed in the description that the next video will be more build and less chit chat, but broke that promise. Actually, I don't know. I think it's probably really reasonable we continue extending this room here. I don't know if this wants to be an interior wall or what it's going for. No, according, you just see like a brick rock down there, so. Did I say Brock? I said Brock. Okay, that's one. And then should there be like an extended edge too? Okay, yeah, I see. Yeah, it looks like so. We're just gonna repeat the design of the building, so. The only problem is that there's a tree here. In the way. I don't necessarily want to burn the trees down. Because, then it's gonna spread. And then a lot of trees are right here. This house is flammable. It's gonna probably catch a flame, and it'll be a total disaster. So yeah. Even the windows are flammable. So if a house does ever burn down, I'll probably like grab a non-flammable block and put markers so I know what the dimensions of the house were. Probably what I'm gonna probably do is shave this tree, and if it looks too ugly, the shade gets pretty close to the bark, I'll just chop the entire tree down, replant it somewhere close by. Or kind of make it something like this, replant it on top of the building. Seems to be like a lot of eco-friendly buildings, and there is in New York. There's a lot of buildings with gardens and trees on top. You just have to look. Probably not exactly in Manhattan, but I mean, I'm pretty sure, absolutely sure. You know, another thing is that on Manhattan Island, there's not a single suburban house, not one. It's all apartments. The closest house is at the very tip of the Manhattan Island. there's like a couple Victorians, 3 of them, on the island that's connected, and I think that's in New Jersey at that point. I don't know, actually. I probably should, since I'm doing New York, I should probably take a good map of the city boundaries. But yeah, it's pretty big. I mean, we got the Queens, the Kings, we got the Bronx, we got Brooklyn. Every time I think of, like, I think it's called the Hudsons, but I always think of them as the Caraways, as how they're represented in GTA, because I've been watching a GTA 4 beta video, and apparently something, which I think was supposed to be Hudson, where all those, like, mansions are nearby New York, and they're called the Caraways in GTA 4. I think we will, like, build the Meta Life building, we'll build the Chrysler building, One World Trade Center, obviously. I think what this might be is, like, a bit changed around. This is like a city kind of leading up. It's more like probably like a bit more of an end. Because right now it would be important, but eventually it's gonna turn to a point. It's just a little avenue that leads you away from, like, Times Square or something. And obviously in that direction we'll see actual Manhattan. Well, the heater died, so... Because again, I think I mentioned the heater was on a timer. How long is this going for? 12 minutes already. I think I can only upload one in 15 minutes or so. I don't know. Right now it's my channel. I'll probably start adding more. Obviously I think we're gonna continue to play ceiling / floor. Oh crap, I broke whatever this is. There was another building I want to look at. It's down here though. Do you think this section of New York is meant to be? It's obviously a shopping district. I don't think it would be something on Manhattan, probably on the other islands adjacent to Manhattan Island. Obviously, my dad needed something, sorry. About that. Just took out a notebook I had and ripped everything I'd written in it out of it. He took the rest of it. It's like a shopping list. So yeah, this is something you probably wouldn't see on Manhattan Island. It's kind of like a little modern house design. And under it has like a secret. There's like a whole bunker under here. Obviously, there's nothing I can really do with the bedrock floor, so I'm gonna have to leave it at that. Because this looks like it's a bank. I think we might connect the underground bunker to that, or maybe it could be like a secret part for this house. Or maybe the two buildings are sharing it. It's like a fallout shelter type of thing. We do have a big build height limit, but it's not. I wish it was a little higher. I mean, it does seem pretty tall, but sometimes it doesn't seem tall. That means there might be some buildings that are at the same height, so this is going to be the Empire State Building. Of course, the building will be a bit smaller. So maybe like, I don't know, like around this floor. That's where the half of the spire might reach to here. And then that means the One World Trade Center building is going to have to be the same height as the Empire State Building. And that's going to be pretty difficult to build. Because of the shape. We'll cross the bridge when we come to it. Though I could look up tutorials, I mean, it's not really a thing we should be discussing right now, because we need to focus on what's here before we add anything. I already got like lots of plans to add like more houses to the, apparently what these are supposed to be the queens. That's where all the suburban houses mixed in with apartments are. Or maybe this could probably become like, because if you like go down to here, see, last time this is the Queens and this is Manhattan, and then this small park, and then you can see these fountains, which look a lot like the 9/11 memorial. I think we'd probably move it though. Make it a lot bigger, add in like the museum and all that. Make it kind of like the actual thing. I mean, we'll probably start having used to where Brooklyn is like a collection of skyscrapers, so maybe this could be like become Brooklyn or something. Actually, then I don't think these would be the Queens realistically. It would kind of be like GTA, where like sections of places are all bunched together into one. It's kind of more in like GTA 5, where like what's supposed to be Hollywood Hills is like really close to the downtown area. That type of scheme thing. Oh boy, this is going on 18 minutes. I hope I can upload it, unless I might have to re-record. Yeah, I guess I'll see you then soon.